So today we're going to know some notes about parallelism and comparison. So in writing structures, we expect the parallelism in three ways: or using lists, or things joined by conjunction, or comparisons. Let's see. What is the list here? I told you for the compound predicate, one subject did three actions. So it's a list. This subject did this one, and this one, and this one. So there must be agreement. All of them must be the same tense. All of them must be in the same agreement with the subject. So now here, engineer singular, so singular, 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 and the same tense. That means a parallelism. Do we have comma, comma, and? Yes, comma before and here, and we have comma before the second verb. But we don't have commas before the first verb. Remember, we have comma mistakes. We don't have verbs here. Understood?
Yes.
We don't change the comma to semicolon. We don't use second comma after and. All of these common mistakes. But how about this as part? Prefer the shouting, micromanaging, and two similar, but the last one not. Do you catch it?
Yes.
So that is brilliant. And of course, must be the same. All of these notes you can start at home. We have a common trap in English that in English writing, we can sometimes delete the last comma. Generally English. But in your test, we will test you for the comma. So comma is necessary. So be careful. Something else for the comparisons, we can keep it short if it's available. Like that, check, check, check. So you can delete. But in, so you can delete. But that. So try to make it so all of them correct. But in the test, I always check the parallelism between commas and after commas. It's the same, yes, so it's correct. Here now and now and now, not verbs. So it's called the parallelism. So all of these notes at home you can revise. Here we have a mistake. Here we have in, but we don't have in the middle. Yes or no?
Yes.
Again, visitors can view what? Gardens, view mountains, and view sculptures. We have a trap. What's it? He adds adjective to the noun. Okay, it can be, but at least we have nouns. So it could be. So this could be a trap. No, so don't look after the end directly like that. Look for the noun as the same. A common trap, as I told you before, we can make compound subject, compound verbs, compound object. If you wanted to use only two things like that, we don't need any punctuation around the end. So be careful. We have a common trap that can we change and? We can use and, but, or, but not, as well as in addition, or anything else. And we can use expressions, by the way, like and so on, and so forth, and among others. It's called the common expressions, but it checks the list first. Now let me answer quickly. So always look after commas. So I don't look here, I look there. We have adjective noun. Here we don't have any adjectives, but we have nouns. So it must be C. I don't repeat of like that. I don't repeat a collector here. So we can make it only by using noun. So letter C is correct. You got it?
Yes.
Number two, the new museum has been, all right. Always look at the comments. Here, a gerund, verb plus ing, so we start with the gerund. So it's the, so where is the parallelism? Focusing, increasing, burning.
Mm.
Now it's your turn. Number three.
Reach. B.
Letter B, sure.
Yes.
So, okay. So here, infinitive, infinitive. Let's make it faster. Noun, infinitive, so it must be. He didn't repeat two. We can repeat two. He didn't repeat it. It's common draft. And of course, we'll keep the rest for your homework. We have parallelism by using the conjunctions. As you know, correlative conjunction, both and, either or, neither nor, both, not only, but also with, all of them. So let's check. Here we have a mistake. It's but, not and. So the parallelism by using conjunction not accepted. Here not only, but also, okay, in and the noun. No, this is wrong. Must be the same. After not only, with the expressions after, but also. You understand my difference?
Yes.
It's the same, not only, but also. Remember, sometimes we can delete only and also, but we cannot delete not or but. And of course, as you know, after not only, we expect a question form. So it's a future. Here it's a future. But it was not only. Here we have also. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now let's go to see. We have parallelism by using a comparison, and this is the hardest. The climate in California like Spain. So we compare between country and Spain. The abstract noun in Spain, how? But here, California like Spain, country with country, correct? Or repeat it, the climate in California like the climate in, clear? But what if the test maker wouldn't like to repeat in the same noun? He must use substitute like that. That refers to climate. And remember, it's that, not this. That, not this. If it's a plural, it must be those. So look, parallelism of a human, of a chimpanzee. Here plural, here plural. So the comparison it is correct. Okay, now,
Yes.
of course, I can repeat the noun or I can keep it away like that. A must, apostrophe S with apostrophe S. So we should not repeat it the same. So be careful. Now it's my turn. What does that refer to? So let me check. Words, testimony, student marked contrast to the testimony of other witnesses. So we compare between testimony powers and testimony of the other witnesses. So it refers to this one. See that?
Yes.
Now it's your turn, number two. What does it refer to?
Fortbeeld. near the time of American Revolution and was thicker walls than those from later decade. Forts.
So it refers to forts. So it is forts plural, so those it's plural correct. Now the rest for your homework.
Okay.
Leave it. We have some common wrong in the structure of the comparison already. Like, is this is correct? Yeah, new train, new was old. One refers to train. So comparison correct. Here's the past, or, and those. Yes or no?
Yes.
So it is right. So that is Doranit. Now the comparison it's correct. And the adjective refers to the noun. Everything is right. So be careful. Of course, we have then the comparison it's wrong, as you know. It's a common simple mistakes. Now we need to check. Is this structure correct? Brian is converted to Marcus. Has visited is correct. We have the ability to delete the main verb if it's the same, yes. This is called the elliptical. We can delete what is already understood. Another problem. Can we invert? Yes. No problem. But can we delete the main verb and use do or does? Yes. Here, like that. Look, are you still with me?
Yes.
So here, infants sleep and the older children sleep. But it's the same verb. You have the option to delete the verb or to make it inverted or to delete the verb and use do, does for present and did for past. That's all. Here it's a past. I can delete and this did. Correct. The same. So parallelism, the past, past. This person and this person. Or this city and the number. That's fine. So it's very easy. This is what's called in English parallelism.
Yes.
Now I'm going to answer one question and try to see how do we answer. So, number one, thanks to subsidies from the federal government. Okay. New electric cars can be sold to qualified buyers at prices similar to. What is similar to? The prices. So we compare between the prices of new electric cars to the prices of conventional vehicles. So it must be plural. Why use that? Wrong. We compare prices to vehicle? No. To something related to vehicle? Okay, but so what is it? So what's that? Don't make it unclear. But here those refers to prices. Prices of. Ah, this is so clear. So letter D is right. That's a point. Again, even after an amphibian has metamorphosed, as you know, metamorphosed, morph means the form, and the meta changes the form. And it developed lungs, okay. Its respiratory system, it refers to amphibian. Its respiratory system can still resemble means, as you know, similar to. So what resembles? What resembles respiratory system? So respiratory system of amphibian resembled the respiratory system of fish. So don't compare between the system and the gills. So it's wrong. between the system and the fish. Wrong. Look here. The gills of system of fish. No. The system of the fish, not the gills. Again, wrong. Here, that of refers to what? The system of fish, correct. System of amphibian is a system of fish. You should repeat the word or use that as we did. That's right. Now it's your turn. Number 3.
ايه
Letter A, are you sure?
ماشي
Wrong. We agreed to look after commas. After commas. Here it gerund. Here it must be gerund. That's it. If you look before commas, you will make it wrong. Here gerund must be gerund. That's all. Let me answer number 4. Kristen Hohan, who is an assistant economics professor and then co-authored a paper which is looking at, so present participle phrase, at students' graduation rates in New York's SMP program and compared compared what? What are them? What are they? Student graduation rates too. So we compare between graduation students in this program with rates in other states. So how can I say to compare between rates and programs? Know the rates of program. So wrong. To similar programs, apostrophe S to what? They didn't use apostrophe S here. Wrong. Those. It's a plural. Look. Could be. That already singular here, plural. So wrong. Do you imagine it?
Yes.
That's why. Of course, we'll keep the rest for you because you are strong hero man. Okay, I can't answer. Look, more questions are waiting for you. Punctuation. Punctuation is hard and long, but we can change it to something so easy. I'm going to share it here. Give me 1 second, my dear friend. So right now we are going to practice for word context in reading and writing. And the point is we need to find all the techniques that can help us to guess the meaning. Until we study prefix, suffix, and Latin roots, we need to guess. Number 1, look at prefix or suffix like that. Uni. Uni means something one, like unique, verse, unity, united. So uni, just like something, something distinguished, distinctive, special, and universally, just like something as common or fixed to common one thing shared between people. Okay, let me use the structure. Here it's adverb, and the adverb modify adjective or verb or adverb. So a universally acknowledged truth. So adverb look to this adjective and thus modify the noun truth. So how acknowledged truth is being described? How? That is the point. Now you need to guess any meaning for the word universal. Let's do it together. Let's read.
Universal J wanted to ask Janet to the dance but felt it in a universally acknowledged truth that popular girls like her didn't go with unpopular guys like him.
So remember, we have technique of contrast. Jim wanted to ask Janet to the dance, but he felt it a truth acknowledged universally. So it's a common shared truth between people, something remain general fact that popular girls like her didn't go with unpopular guys like him. So this is a fact. So this is fact is shared generally. It's fixed as fact, traditions, conventions, and so it means remains. So it means universal. Universal. Anything remains consistent everywhere. For example, so it must be like that. It universally, generally, or commonplace, shared in society. That's why. For the word extraordinary, extra and order O R D or like that means something normal, ordinary, normal. So it's from the word order. What means order? Just general system between people, something accepted, something standard. So when I say extraordinary, it means beyond what is common, something real. Let's see. Kevin may know how to lay up basketball, but my jump shot is but here opposite. He knows how, but mine is beyond his expectations, exceed his prediction. So it's extra. So what means extra here as a second language? Just like wonderfully. You see, it's wonders, magnificent. You see, surprised it. So any feeling about the word. You catch up, my dear friend?
Yes.
Now for number 3, your turn. Read and guess.
Establish, even though peace between the two formerly warring nations had been established for years, soldiers still woke cold from dreams of battle. Established, like made or had been put in place.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't think so. Remember, it's a verb. طب how again? This is verb phrase. What is the subject? Even though peace between, so preposition phrase, delete. So this is a subject. So peace had been established for years now. Remember, even though the soldier is still cold from dreams of battle. That means he does not believe. So what is the opposite? So peace had been established. So as you know, the peace was existed in the new long details time. So just like to put into place, maybe, or enact in practice, put into practice. Feel it?
Yes.
Yeah, so peace was enacted, was into practice for long years. There existed peace between people, countries, or nations. That is expecting of the verb established. Of course, we have adjective. If you have adjective, what does it describe? But here it's adverb, modifies the verb arrange. Let's guess. I wanted to just set the table and be done with it. But opposite. My mother arranged each napkin, each utensil until they were in perfect alignment, perfect precision, arrangement. So how my mother arranged it? Carefully, in full details, with great attention to details. Yes or no?
Yes.
Or very cautiously, everything in the correct placement. So scrupulously like that. That's why. So if I say scrupulous notes from the judge in the court, I mean very accurate and detailed notes. That's why. So that's what I need from you to do at home. Now it's your turn, my weak sick person. Go, try five.
Do I find the meaning of consent?
So what does it mean? It's a common
Consent
word. I know that silence is consent, but don't
means
believe this
means to agree.
silence is a trick. So consent here when she consent, when she give you the right permission to do something. Yes or no?
Yes.
That is point. Don't guess it's about con and sent. No. Don't guess between it's a prefix con and sent, so it's something sent between two people. No. But we can say a feeling is sent between two people. So when I feel silence, it does not mean that I agree about something. Perhaps I'm thinking to kill you. Who knows? You Captain Hazard, so believable. So I say that constant is silence or constant is silver, constant is gold. This is, as you know, not exist as a fact from experience life. But here it's just like share the feeling between people to say that they agree about something. Philosophers, the last point. It's a common word. Don't vex your mother in the kitchen if you are hungry. And don't vex your mother by not doing your homework. So you're feeling this vex is very, very angry. But let's try. We study the style of the writing. Let's see. When Joseph found out his little brother Emmanuel carelessly broke. When he knows he must kill him, fire him out of window. When he knows Jose was vexed and sure let Emmanuel know it. So if your brother or sister broke carelessly, intentionally, purposefully, Broke your Xbox disc at home. Of course, I will slaughter the head out of body.
Yes.
So those feel what? Feel vexed. So what is the feeling of the vexed here? Very angry. All right. You know it.
Yes.
So that is a feeling. That's why. It's similar to the word fixed in pronunciation, but it's not. So the vexed. That's right. So of course I will leave the rest for you homework, and I will try to search for the notes of the author. If I find them, I'll send them. If it's not, you must answer alone. But wait, you must search the definition if you don't know. Deal, my dear friend. So of course, the last week you were sick, as your Dr. Maza told me.
Yes.
But for my homework has no any excuse. My homework is beyond any excuse. How many lessons did you answer in this book?
I did